Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome into the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Happy days going well. We are back today with some World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade. Let's get ready to rumble. Last time, we made it to level 9. Yeah, huge. World of Elfcraft continues, people. Hello, 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 Esther. Welcome to the stream, Drake May. I was half tempted to call the stream that, or basically just Drake May. But, you know, I'm a gaming channel. I can't imagine too many people would get the reference, but still. You don't know how reassuring it is where, like, our offense can play, like, absolute ass, and we still blow them out by, like, double digits. Like, that's a really nice feeling. Also, oh my god, our defense is scary. It's like, I get it. Houston didn't have, like, the first 2 wide receivers. I'm not sure it would have mattered.
Salama Ashalanore. The reckoning is at hand.
Hello, hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We built this molly on rock and roll. Yeah, look away, John. There's a bunch of elves here. I know this might burn your eyes. Look at them. Existing. Unfortunately, Orc City's all the way over here. God, can actually... Where is my Orc Warrior located? I want to just, like, gaze at Orgrimmar. I want to see if there's, like, actually any substantial changes they made for TBC. I don't think there was. We built this molly on rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Where is my Orc? Oh, they're in the Barrens. Don't worry, I'll cleanse your eyes, John. Don't worry. Forgot my orcs and fucking barons. Oh, let's go back to Orgrimmar. I just want to gaze at old Orgrimmar one more time. If I could turn back time. See, it's perfect. See, like, old Orgrimmar is just perfect. When they eventually redesign current Orgrimmar, they need to go back to, like, this. This is still one of the hottest pieces of line, like, dialogue of all time. I am he that watches they. I am the fist of retribution, that which does quell the recalcitrant. Dare you defy the war chief? Dare you face my merciless judgment? Brother. Boss. Absolute... Boss City. I don't know if there's, like, a formation of words that's better than this. I genuinely don't.
Go with honor.
Also, like, the transmog's on point for him as well. God, I miss Sawfang sometimes. Good old Orgrimmar. Alright, back to the elves. Hehehe. Okay, we need to reapply, might. Okay. We need to get to the East Sanctum over there. A whole bunch we need to do, actually. Okay, let's go to the East Sanctum. What's the chosen one? It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Alright, now pray for me. I basically have to go through hell here. POV, you're like CJ Stroud going against the Patriots. Actually, this isn't realistic. I'd be, like, obliterated by 15 individuals at the same time. That's actually quite a pleasant stroll through all the countless bodies and corpses. I don't want to imagine the smell here. Was on constant play. It's so good.
The eternal sun guides us.
Want to collect 8 tainted soil samples.
We will have justice.
This was a fully functional arcane sanctum before Arthas and his army of Scourge decided to plowed through it on their way to Silvermoon. Now it's as useful to us as any part of the Dead Scar. The soil is tainted and undead are drawn to it, and the energy in the ley lines is completely disrupted. What I want to know, Cosmos, is whether this taint is reversible or not. Pause. I want you to collect soil samples from this area so I can study them. Perhaps with time we can set things back to normal. Give me 1 second here. I don't know how to feel about this Broncos game next week. I feel like it should be a cakewalk because, you know, Bo Nix isn't there. But at the same time, the Patriots love to play stupid when they really shouldn't. Also, I need Drake May to wear a glove and, like, protect the football. Oh my god, please. Also, stop doing those, like, pump fake things. Oh, we can get talents now. I imagine we go red here. By 3%. I mean, I got to imagine the play here is to go... Oh my god. More strength, though, might be good. I need a build guide. Too many choices in my multiplayer game. I need someone online to tell me what to do. TBC. Ret Paladin Leveling Guide. Wowhead, take me away. Oh, that's weird. Apparently you don't even get this. Maybe you just don't use might later on. Bro, Crusader strikes all the way down here. Right. Yeah, TBC, gotta remember. Hmm. Five points in Benediction. Okay, so we just get, like, this. Then we get Improved Judgment. That makes sense. Then Crusader. Okay. Got what I needed. Get Benediction in there. Okay, I need more soil samples. Bring them to me. So how is everybody's Sunday? How are we all faring tonight? Let's beat this dude up. I used the wrong ability. That wouldn't really have mattered. Good hit. Got him. Good hit. Seal swap. Easy peasy. Lemon. Possibly. Dude, really? Man was on 1 HP in a dream. I need a Venda badly. Okay. We might have to go stop at, like, Fairbreeze real quick. I need a Venda badly. In fact, I think that's what we do. We go straight to Fairbreeze. Need to empty these bags. And not the ones under my eyes. Actually, can I disenchant anything? Probably not. I still don't know how I'm supposed to be leveling enchanting. Never really did this profession before. You can always just look it up, duh. Okay, I need, like, simple wood and lesser magic essences, huh? Where do I get those? Requires runed copper rod. Huh. Okay. I think I got a rough idea. Need to get green gear, disenchant it. And also, need to get the rods from a vendor. Thankfully, we play Blood Elf. So, we get an inherent buff to enchanting.
A new Belore Delanar.
Missing in the Ghostlands. Oh, this takes us to the Ghostlands. Sick. My nephew was sent into the Ghostlands a few days ago. He never mentioned anything about this task, except that it was of an extreme secret nature. He never returned, and I fear for the worst, Paladin. A missing messenger might not mean much to the callous magisters of Silvermoon, but he's like a son to me. Please, Cosmos, will you look for him?
Time is of the essence.
The amount of quests in, like, old WoW that I like that was just like, yeah, no one's gonna care about this dude. Can you go find him for me, though? And he just ends up being dead. A tale as old as time.
Be ready for anything.
Can I disenchant this? I cannot disenchant it for some reason. This game might hate me a little bit. Oh, just a little bit, a little bit. Oh, baby, just a little
Choose
bit.
wisely.
Okay, well, we don't need food because I can heal. Sell all of this. Okay, better. Now... well, I'm going to need copper rods. Where do I get lesser magic essence from? That's the question. Where did these things come from? Oh, you purchased them. Okay. So I just need to get into a position where it starts giving me green gear instead of gray gear. That's when we'll be able to start really cooking with enchanting. Got it. All right, let's get back over here. Gotta get these soul samples. Still quite a bit to do in Silvermoon, huh? We can start going to the Ghostlands if we want to. A whole new zone is almost available for us. Okay, let's get back to the Dead Scar. We walk this city. Ah, hell. Don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Beautiful. Love that. Let's rearrange the bags over here. One day we'll get another bag. I believe. As I look, no worries. Enjoy the look. I keep hitting the wrong freaking button. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Good. I just sold those mushrooms. I got more. Sick, dude. Okay. I need 7 more of these soil samples. Now, where are they? Let's kill this guy. God, what would be the first dungeon to even do as a Blood Elf? I don't recall there being one in, like, Eversong or Ghostlands. Was there a dungeon in the Ghostlands? I don't think there was. Is the first dungeon we're gonna actually get to organically gonna be like Shadowmoon Keep? That's kind of crazy. I never really thought of that. And with that, I wonder if it's worth going between Righteousness and Crusader, or just sticking with like one or the other. Melee attacks are 40% faster but deal less damage. I wonder if that's worth it. Probably a way to buff it. Yeah, in addition to the normal effect, your Judgment of the Crusader spell will also increase the critical strike chance of all attacks made against that target by an additional 1%. Curioso and curioso. Okay, well, we're up to 2 of these soil samples now, so let's move back towards this building, because a lot of the spawns are around here. Let's kill this Anger Shade. Hello, 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 Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, the mana tap was okay. Thankfully, that level seems to have given us the boost we kind of needed. These guys are way more manageable now. The Will of Mulveration. Okay, we just need 5 more. Shouldn't be too hard. That guy's got that one. Let's check around here. No, there is one. Can I get around these 2? I might be able to do this. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Let's just beat this guy quickly, I guess. I want to beat him before this, like, ghoul gets closer. Got it. Will this Rotlim Marauder cuck me, though? Nope. Beautiful. Alright, we just got to keep on moving to the other side. I'm going to choose to believe there's going to be, like, one over here. Chances are there's probably a couple. Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream. It was very painful. Actually, kind of like the WoD dungeons a bit. But yeah, the pacing in Remix is definitely hard to get used to. It's like I've been doing some content in the War Within. I did some Mythic Plus earlier today. And a bit of the raid. And like, oh my god, it like takes a bit of getting used to again. Like twice over. Yeah, I just did my time walking on my main. I just did it on my Death Knight. Because I really have nothing else I need to level. Like I could level up like a couple Zendalari, a couple of trolls, but I don't really need to. I have so many characters at this point. I still don't know what I'm gonna main. Like, that's one of the main things we gotta lock in for when we get to the pre-patch. I need to test things out. I've been testing a little bit on the beta. And it's like, I like Elemental Shaman, but like, even if I go Elemental Shaman, now it's a matter of, do I main Zandalari? Do I main Troll? Do I main Orc? What do I main here? For some reason, I keep getting Alkindune for the time walking. Like, I got Alkindune like 3 times or something. And Alkindune didn't take too long. It only took me like 10 minutes. Say some for Haranea next remix. I don't know if I'm going to do Haranea. I probably will. I'll probably get like 1 or 2. Probably a Shaman or something. No, probably a Druid. I still don't know how I feel about the Haranea. Because I hear more takes about them and like... I agree with the sentiment going around where it's like, with the Haranea, they're devoting so much time and resources into the Haranea when they could have just like focused on more traditional WoW stuff like trolls and elves instead of like trying to make this awkward middleman. Like they could have done something with like Dark Trolls or something. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Terrible, how about you? Hope your day's going well. What I do kind of want to do, because I don't have a Horde Evoker right now. That's my main glaring hole in my account, because Evoker wasn't available during Remix. But I also want to do the new level up campaign, like the new play experience. I want to try that out. So it's probably best to do that with an Evoker. I hear what they did with the War Within was basically just make it a lore walking thing, so it's like, that's whatever. But I want to do Dragonflight, because I never really did all the Dragonflight story. We should we got Amani Trolls? Yeah, Amani would have been sick. But like at the same time, when it comes to the story, I don't know how it would work in a way that I would have found it interesting. Because I don't want them to just shove all the tension between the Blood Elves and the Amani under the rug. But at the same time, if they ever, like, just said, we're gonna add the Amani, but for the Alliance, I think that'd be the dumbest shit ever. Dude, I just got yoinked insane. Best bet to go over here. Over it any day. I think I prefer Shadowlands tone-wise compared to Dragonflight. Dragonflight was the most millennial Disney humor shit, but there was still some elements to Dragonflight I really liked. Like, I think dragon riding is a really cool addition overall. And I love the zones in Dragonflight. And NPCs in Dragonflight. Yeah. It's like, remembering like the Azure Span with that whole like questline with Caligos and the freaking Tuskar. Ugh. Just how Azure Span looks. Yeah, I also love the music in Azure Span. It's very reminiscent of Grizzly Hills. I also love that zone that had the centaur in it, but I hate the centaur. It's a weird feeling for me. They made the centaur, like, boring to me. Make Tuskar lame. Yeah. It's because it's like, WoW never had, like, the most mature writing, right? Like, it never felt like the deepest thing of all time. But at the same time, when it comes to like Dragonflight and that like tone, it felt too childish. Both in terms of like tone, but also just overall message. I mean, it's like the best distillation is the finale cutscene for Dragonflight with all the aspects. Right? Into my bad takes and bitching. That could just be like the subtitle of my channel. Besides bad takes, my takes are great, right, chat?
Glory to the Sindorai. The reckoning is at
You get
hand.
that 85 XP, huge.
Anu Belore Delana. Be ready for
Search
anything.
Torwatha to the southeast of the Fast Strider Retreat for Spearcrafter Otembe and bring Otembe's hammer to Aerithil Sunforge in the Fast Strider Retreat in Eversong Woods. Ooh! Oh my god, massive upgrade for the sword. Oh, that's huge. Inhales deeply sure, man. Aha! The Amani and the Sindarai have a long history of mutual dislike and open hostility. That doesn't prevent me from appreciating a fellow craftsman's work, Cosmos. I've come across pieces of Amani weaponry, and I must admit, I'm impressed by the quality of the work. It is rumored that Spearcrafter Otembe wields a magical hammer that is so light and well-balanced it allows him to work with great dexterity and efficiency. If you bring me this tool, I'll use it to craft you a weapon.
We will have justice.
I have one
As
to
cruel
find
and
out.
unusual punishment. Bullshit.
Salama
I'll have you in-
Ashalanore.
Yeah, salami, a Shellanoi to you too. My takes are registered as like world peace and the cure to hunger. Absolutely. Great use of a ballista, by the way. I love it aiming at a fucking load-bearing wall. Yeah. Unexpected results. be ready to fight them. I guess we fucked that quest up. We'll have to pick that one back up. Oh! Oh, I see.
State your business. The eternal sun guides us.
Oh, down that hill. Yeah, cataquesting was so good. It's like, I still love the Goblin Starter Zone. It's so fun and wacky, but it's like,
keep your wits
that's the perfect use of the Goblin tone, in my opinion. I think they went a little bit too hard with it in Undermined. I still really like Undermined, don't get me wrong. But I think, like, the Goblin Starter Zone is still the best use of Goblins. Basically all Akata that I've seen them do. Did I not pick that quest up? Well, I gotta go finish this quest anyways. I was always partial to new Winter Spring. Yeah, Winter Spring is so cool. Not just because of the snow zone. But in my opinion, for me, I think I'm the reverse on that, Crimson. But I think I prefer the mechanics of Tears better, if that makes sense. I prefer the journey of Breath of the Wild, but I prefer the mechanics of Tears. Like, for me, when it comes to, like, Breath, I don't like the bosses. I think the dungeons are worse than Tears. But I think that, like, experience in, like, Hyrule for the first time in Breath was better than in Tears.
Baladash Malinore.
Hey, I need the quest.
State your business. The reckoning is at
Thank you. I gotta actually protect it this time.
The eternal sun guides us.
Hey, we did it. Let's
The
go.
dark times will pass.
I need to ask one last favor. As a scourge is my result. Damn it. Yeah, that was a whole reveal, wasn't it?
We will persevere. We will have justice.
Ooh, is this better? Dude. All right, let's get back to Fairbreeze so we turn this quest in. Off we go. Of course, now that I don't need the soil samples, they all are here. But then midnight comes out. Yeah. I don't even necessarily mind that the dead skull is like healing. Because like canonically, I think it's been like 30 years since this time period when we get to midnight. It's something insane like that. Have fun storming the castle. You too, Star. Take care. Let's head up there. I gotta remember I actually have divine protection. Like, never used this. It will come in handy, though, on occasion. So are all these, like, ranges just playing Fury Warrior? Like, what's going on here? Because I don't think there's a spec. I guess, like, maybe Hunter, if you want to play it badly, that you can be where that range actually makes sense.
The eternal sun guides us. Remember the sun well.
God, I really wish they made it so, like, Survival Hunter didn't use that goofy-ass spear and was, like, a dual-wield axe class or something. Okay, so they're just a bunch of Survival Hunters, got it. should really probably turn that quest in. Where is my Falcon Wing Square? That's closer. Okay, let's go. I enjoy it more. Yes. There was quite a long while there that it didn't have a skill tree because they removed it. But in Classic WoW, there is a skill tree, one for each of the specs. And you get like a point to spend every level. And in Retail WoW, the current version, there's also a skill tree. They brought it back. You get a boomstick. Yeah, I didn't play Survival Hunter like at all since the Legion remake way back in the day. So when I logged into the Midnight beta, I made like a Harania Survival Hunter because that's what it defaulted to for Hunter. It just busted out a boomstick. I'm like, oh, I didn't know Survival had one of these. Oh, I'm so terrible when it comes to movie references, Neo. I've been working on remedying that lately. I've made it through the first 3 Lethal Weapon movies, which probably some of my favorite movies of all time now. And Melee Weapons, same time. Yeah, unlike Warrior, that was so clutch. Because it allowed you to like single pull mobs that ordinarily would be a very dangerous pull because you would body pull other mobs that are around you because you were too close to them. Body pull being, if you get too close to a mob, it'll just aggro onto you and start attacking you. But if you use a ranged weapon like a bow, or like a crossbow, or a gun, you could like target a mob far away, hit them, and if you get like, and if you're good enough, you can make it so only that one mob comes all the way over to kill you, and the others don't get pulled.
Anubilore Delana. Shoreloran.
Oh my god, I was missing out on the bag this entire time.
Is at hand.
The Princess Bride. I have heard of that movie. I actually haven't ever seen it though. Okay, let's actually get to Fast Try to Retreat and try to pick this quest up. We got quite a bit to do over in the troll area. Okay. To get skill ups. It was always kind of interesting how different classes had that level of investment you needed to do. Right? It's like rogues had their poisons. Hunters had all that pet stuff. If you haven't seen Princess Bride. I was never much of a movie guy. I always preferred playing games.
Glory to the Sindora.
Can you give me this quest now? Speak with Apprentice Lord of blah.
Our enemies will fall.
Oh my god, that's why I couldn't get it.
State your business. The eternal sun guides us.
Like it was a World of Warcraft. Yeah, who would have figured?
The dark times will pass.
Brother, stop aura farming and let me get this quest.
Glory to the Sindori. Mind yourself. You waste my time. I had little patience to begin with. Remember the Sunwell.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember this quest. All right, there we go. Let's head over here. Ooh, level 11. Okay, those are level 11. Let's go do Dusk with a Spire first. That sounds better. Looks more level appropriate. Otembe, doesn't he come back at midnight somehow? I vaguely recall that name from like midnight, and I don't remember why. Oh, speaking of hunters taming pets. Oh, dang, that was a cast, wasn't it, huh? Hey, they did it. Let's go. So what happened if you didn't feed your hunter pet? Did it just like leave or did it get a debuff? Imagine having a fear of heights, by the way, and being like up there. And walking up a staircase that has absolutely no support. The way they colored these leaves to make it look like sun's coming through them is so cool. They went away is crazy.
Our enemies will fall.
Well, I just wanted to
arise.
say hello to you, but okay. Sure, our enemies
Be
will
ready
fall.
for anything.
As you may know, Magister Duskwither sent me back here to shut down the power sources that feed the spire. There are 3 of them, each located in a different place inside. Unfortunately, I appear to be too late, and Duskwither Spire has been overrun with strange magical creatures. While I haven't the expertise to accomplish this task, surely a paladin such as yourself could do it so easily.
Salama Ashalanore.
The Duskwither groundskeeper has gone missing. Someone must have forgotten to tell him to leave when the Magister and everyone else did. I know he's still somewhere around here on the grounds, but I dare not go looking for him myself. With all of these magical creatures roaming about, will you find him for me, Paladin, and make sure that he's all right?
Remember the sun well. State your business. The reckoning is at hand.
My father prepared to die. WoW was kind of pulled that before, yeah. There was a dungeon in classic WoW called Dead Mines, where the final boss was this like guy called Edwin Van Cleef. So you beat him in this underground boat, like there's an underground river kind of, and you beat him on this like boat. Then a few years later, they revisited that dungeon and basically remade it. And it was revealed that when you originally killed Edwin, his daughter was inside the ship watching on as you murdered the fuck out of him and farmed him for loot repeatedly. And then she grows up to be the final boss of the remake of the dungeon, and then you beat her there. It's really funny. Then she comes back during the Rogue Order Hall campaign quest, where she tries to kill you, but then you beat her again. So we're kind of like spawn camping her in a way. The fact this zone was in 2007 and still probably one of the most gorgeous looking zones they've ever made. Again, it's just a really strong use of like color, imagery, and perspective. She's in the Human Heritage questline too. I forgot about that, yeah.
Yes.
Also, after having done the Troll and the Orc Heritage questline, by the way, this is so much better than the human ones. It's insane.
We will have justice.
It's like every Horde Heritage quest that I've done is so much better than any of the Alliance ones that I've done. To be well, I've done the human, I've done the Night Elf, and I've done the Janai. The Janai one was fine. I think I've done the Janai one. I may have done a different Janai quest. But I think I know roughly what happened in the Janai quest. But like the Night Elf one is dog shit. It's the only one I've actively disliked. But like Blood Elf one is really good. Orc is amazing. Troll's phenomenal. I hear the Undead one is really good. I still have to do that. Actually, when the servers come back up for pre-patch, we might have to do the Undead one, because I have an Undead ready to go. Who hates their father? Yeah. I really need character development to be more than just I have a mild disagreement with my parents. I really need WoW's characters development to be more than that sometimes. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. With bacon, how's it going? That sounds absolutely delicious, I'll have you know. I fucked my sleep schedule up a little bit ago, so I've been all out of whack, like, yesterday and today, which is why the upload schedule has been really, like, weird. So we're trying to correct that and, like, chill with some nice WoW. And my football team won today, so that was cool. If you're a Sylvanas loyalist in BFA, I wonder because my undead warrior is now from Legion Remix. When I did do BFA, I was a Sylvanas loyalist. I'm pretty sure, because I remember the final bit of dialogue I did with Sylvanas there. I'm pretty sure I was a Sylvanas loyalist. But I don't know how it would work on a character that actually hasn't done BFA. I'll be very interested to see how that actually pans out when they reintroduce Sylvanas properly into the main story. Slept until 11 a.m. Oh, that sucks. I hope your head feels better. It would be normal dialogue then. I guess I can always just like look it up what the difference is. I wonder if they would ever like do more heritage quests. I imagine it was a lot of work, but still. Like the Night Elves got so boned on this. The Night Elf heritage quest was so bad. Is the loyalist, she has different dialogue for you? Oh, dang it. I didn't hear about this. But I don't think I actually use my characters from BFA anymore. Oh, I think I remember now. I'm pretty sure I ended BFA by swapping over to Alliance. Because I'm becoming disinterested with the game. So I'm like, maybe if I shake it up and go Alliance, maybe that'll help, and it didn't. But they were ruining the Horde, so... And WoW loses. Yep. Night Elves in Warcraft 3 was so dang cool. It's like Cenarius in that one Orc campaign mission when he goes, "Let battle be joined." And like the entire forest just like woke up and started attacking. It was so cool. Whoopsie. Okay. Hey, I really need us to start attacking here, game. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, we got some good parries going on there. Alright, we had some good autos. Still need more mana serpents. We have enough ether fiends. I need these guys now. I hear the Night Elves are also freaky like that. Well, and yeah, their heritage quest line is basically showing as much skin as humanly possible. So yeah, they are kind of freaked out. Well, Night Elves in Mulcraft. They're late. Not as cool as the Blood Elves in Mulcraft, but still. Carpenter's Mallet. Garbage. Okay. We need mana back. My mana situation is dire. All we have is like this basic spring water. Oh my god. And making you bank, yeah. That was one of the elements of Tears that I really appreciated, was it made me feel as if killing monsters was actually beneficial. Being able to like meld the weapons and various monster parts together. It gave me the opposite feeling to Breath, where it's like in Breath I felt like de-incentivized to actually kill things. In Tears it was the opposite. I will say, I saw an ad for WoW recently. Shocker, I know. And it actually was kind of cool. It was for housing, but they showed off an orc in the middle of a battlefield. And it actually looked pretty sick. I'm like, oh my god, they remembered orcs exist. Almost brought a tear to my eye. Good luck getting safe for work images. Yeah. Same with like blood elves. Though I will say, if you ever want to see some absolutely gorgeous art, just look up World of Warcraft like fan art. Like pick any race and look up fan art for it. People are so imaginative and it looks wonderful. Uh-oh. Pop bubble. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Run, baby, run. Okay, that's good.
We will persevere.
A mess, that's what this is. All the creatures sprung up out of nowhere, and we are running around out of control. And where's the Magister and his apprentices run off to? Leaving me here all alone without as much as a hello there. Willa then, would you like to come with? The nerve.
Hold your head high.
Well, I suppose I'll have to do now, won't it? Thanks for the help, Paladin. We can only hope to get this mess completely cleaned up before the Magister returns at dusk with a spire. Take his pocket change, it's not as much as it's not much, but it's all that I have at the moment. Feel free to dispatch a few more of the beasties on your way out if you'd be so kind.
Stay the course.
I'll take 3 silver. Tears just felt busy. Yeah, Lionels, like, once I got into a rhythm with the Lionels, I was able to farm them. Like, once you get some materials from Lionels, it makes hunting other Lionels way easier. One of the few things Tears did right. Yeah, it's like, I do kind of hope we get into the game in that formula. Because I think it's like, it was already pretty good, but with a few key changes, I think they can make it way better. Okay, I gotta really hope nothing he has a knockback. In fact, let me just go up against this pillar. For online play, yes! Oh, what a throwback. I believe that was for Halo 3 ODST because it was advertising Firefight. God, I miss old Halo ads sometimes. All the time, actually. Halo 3 had goated advertisement. The Believe trailer as well was so good. When it was just a giant diorama. Only got Pandarans. Ooh, new cloak. It's garbage, though. Okay, deactivate this. Okay, first one has been deactivated. Let's go up. Up, up and away now. How'd I range my ass? Let's get this book. Magister Dusk Wither's Journal. Dude, Wither's Big Naturals. You have discovered what appears to be an investigative journal left behind by Magister Duskwither. A brief scan of its contents reveals some shocking attempts at filtering corrupted magical flows, which might explain what has happened here at Duskwither Spire. The Magister is sure to want this brought back to him. Chaos Emerald is Knuckles here. Yeah, let's ignore, by the way, how I'm standing in midair. I am actually Knuckles, funnily enough. Come on. I need my auto attack to actually land, please. Huge, dude. Crit with the 49. And the song, I don't remember that one, but I remember the advertisement they did for Warlord of Draenor, World of Warcraft, where they just like took some taxi in New York City and put Gorehowl right through it and said the Iron Horde are coming. God, it was so cool. And then the expansion sucked ass. Orb of Translocation. That's a cool cool quest. Okay, let's go turn this in. It is my fervent hope that through my research... Brother. Could DNA digivolve? I would like that too. I think the biggest things like the breath and tears formula could improve on. Better dungeon design. Way better boss design. I feel like the final Ganon fight in Tears was probably the best fight of both of the games, and it wasn't close. I want better fights. I want better dungeons. A story that's more akin to like Twilight or Wind Waker, in my opinion, or like even Skyward Sword. I don't like this fragmented, do it out of order, just do it a bunch of memories crap. That was good for Breath. It got old for me very quickly in Tears.
We will have justice.
To hear that some of my fellow princesses have fallen to their addiction with the power to the spire cut off, I think I'll stay here for a while and see if things calm down long enough for me to sneak in and retrieve their remains.
Be ready for anything.
Cosmos, I have one last favor to ask of you. Would you please relay what's transpired here to Magister Duskwither? Back at the Foster to retreat, let him know that I am well, but make certain that he is aware that some of the apprentices have become wretched. Thank you for your help.
We will have justice.
It is my fervent hope that through my research I may find a supplemental source of magical energy that will be safe for my people. With the sun well gone, we must find a way to continue our way of life without succumbing to the lure of arcane magic. I believe the future of the Cinderai can once again serve as a shining example to all. No luck yet. What little magic I have ready access to must be channeled through the spire. I do have a number of intriguing ideas, though. I will set my brightest apprentices up following these paths of inquiry and see what we come up with. It's been a while since I've written anything in these pages, still nothing promising. I received word yesterday, and one of the pupils at Sunstrider Isle, one Felindren, failed to heed the advice of his mentors and succumbed to the affliction. I shall redouble our efforts. Nothing. I will not give up hope, though. The Cinderai cannot afford to be in a position of magical dependency at this moment when we are besieged to the south. I've devised an entirely new approach, and if successful, it will allow me to filter out the impurities in some corrupted fell magic power sources that I've stashed away. I must proceed with caution. Tampering with demonic magic, huh? Amazing, we've met with some success. The amount of magic we were able to extract was minuscule. I am going to pull most of the apprentices away from their studies to focus on this promising new approach. With any luck at all, we should be able to refine the process and kill two birds with one stone, an abundant source of energy for ourselves and a way to counter any fell magics we may come across in the future. No. While experimenting with the new process, my main apprentice, Teletheon, suddenly and without warning shriveled before my very eyes, succumbing to the state that afflicts my brethren. I tried to stop it, but he was too far gone. I had no choice but to put him out of his misery. Such is the price of discovery, but I feel the weight of that cost is too dearly already. It is too much to bear. 2 more apprentices have succumbed. We are being so careful. I do not understand what was going wrong. I'll have to abandon these investigations and start over from scratch. I was too late. A 3rd apprentice had, unknowingly to me, been sharing the fouled research with some of the others. I'm going to try to contain the situation, but first I must get the unaffected apprentices away. I'll do so by letting them all know that I'm going on a sabbatical at the far stretch of retreat. In the hopes of finding a new approach to the problem, I must find a way to atone for this horrible error in judgment. Dang. So dude just fucked up. Yeah, no order worked for Breath because it worked with the whole, like, amnesia storyline they went for. In Tears, I'm just like, can we have, like, Link and Zelda working together at the same time, please? My investigations, this is what caused all of this in the first place.
Farewell.
The proof of my crime. This journal contains all of my ill-conceived studies. Heedless of the warnings, I continued my research until it was almost too late. Then, when I grasped my error, I did what I could, but by then, some of my pupils had already gone too far. I evacuated the spire to get them away from the corruption, but in my haste, forgot to shut down the power sources. I will burn this tome so that no one else falls prey to its contents. I only wanted to help the Cinderai.
Remember the sun well. our enemies will fall.
Be unbreakable. Yeah. I feel like they need a weapon that is like solidly okay. Like not the best weapon in the game or anything until you like level it up. That's just unbreakable. And then the really good things can be like, oh, I can use this for a time, but it might deplete of something. That or they just like abandon that system wholesale. And they just give you like a few archetype weapons. Like maybe you have the Master Sword, you get like some kind of lance, you get like a bow. Like something along those lines. Maybe that could work. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. The muscle and Zelda be the magic muscle. Yeah, like that would be so cool to me, Fubuki. Because like for me, the best parts of the story for Breath and Tears was when Link and Zelda like on the screen at the same time. Because they worked off of each other so well. No, I was too late. It is all my fault. My investigation into purifying alternative magical sources got out of hand before I could put a stop to it. If only I had gone myself, or that they had listened to me and heeded my warnings. I have blood in my hands, Paladin. I thank you, though, for putting to rest the tortured souls of my former apprentices. It is some small consolation that they will not linger in that state where a Blood Elf is better off dead.
Shorelaran.
This game is good. Yes, I very much love WoW. I've been playing it for like most of my life. Never played the Burning Crusade though, but I've been really enjoying it. I like how they basically took this overall stature and brought it back at midnight. That's cool. Okay, so now that we're level 11, Torwatha becomes way more in range for us. Hello, Space Butler. Welcome to the stream. Oh, while we're here, we should probably sell this stuff, because I'm not going to be wearing this. There's no universe where I wear this robe, so we might as well sell it.
What do you seek?
Sell all of that. We need Sun Touch Special Reserve, Spring Paw Appetizers. There. Bundle of Fireworks. Okay, so Sun Touch Special Reserve is not here. Okay, we got one of the three, though. Let's head to Torwatha now. In Tears, Link should have gone back in time with Zelda and the final fight being the present. Yeah, I think that would have been cooler. Just anything to put Zelda and Link together at the same time period. I still don't personally like the goat people in Tears. I think they're kind of stupid. I think like a couple of smart things they could do. Low roll. I keep hearing though that like that new Warriors game was supposed to be the end of the Wilds era, which I think is a stupid thing for them to do, but like whatever. But like they can do anything with this formula now. God, this dude pumps quickly, huh? Need a heal. We only need the Berserkers. These guys don't actually give me credit for anything. We only need the Berserkers right here. I still think it would have been really cool if they did something like akin to Link Between Worlds, where you go between like Hyrule and like Low Rule or something. That in like the Breath and Tears style of game, I think that could be really cool. I just wish the sky was better in Tears. The sky was so shit. And like the underground was okay, but I was really hoping the sky would be awesome, and it just wasn't. Yeah, I think like I just didn't like the goat people that much because in terms of like relevant lore, they were just kind of there. They did. It's called a link between worlds. Yeah, well. Come closer, Mon. Don't be afraid. Venjashi not gonna hurt you. Us Darkspears be mortal enemies of the Amani just like you. Their boss, Zul'Marosh, is evil troll. He give me the bad poison and leave me in this cage to die. I not scared of dying, Mon. I seen death in the eye and I laugh at her. I cannot die in peace yet, Mon. Not till Zul'Marosh is be dead too. You fight him across the lake in Zebwatha. I hold this poison off till you bring me his big ugly head, Mon. Only then I die peacefully. Venjashi, the troll prisoner to Awatha, wants you to bring him Chieftain Zul'Marosh's head. Chieftain Zul'Marosh can be found in Zebwatha across Lake Elrendar. We can actually get a bow here.
Stay away from the voodoo.
That's always one of my favorite like lines of dialogue from Troll. Stay away from the voodoo. Just the way it's said. It's like, okay, you've bestowed upon me some wisdom. I'll take it to heart. I get this berserker over here. I'm gonna whoop his ass. Oh, good, lag. Why do you sound like Sebastian? Why did you just use that twice? Whew, okay. Amani invasion. I need to go over there. Oh, that's what we get Zul'Marosh, huh? Okay. Let's go across the river and get that quest. Ooh, I'll get this berserker while I'm here. The smart play might actually be to use my stun when he gets to berserk. Now, when he enrages, he's low in health enough to where it probably doesn't matter. Okay, we gotta swim across this river. Down by the river. Down by the banks of the river Charles. Kill this toad, because why not? I'm happy, nice. You gotta figure they're gonna probably announce next Zelda game soonish. Right? It's been a few years since TS came out. No, they take forever when it comes to Zelda games now, at least mainline entries. Okay, another berserker. There's a quest here. Mani invasion. Oh, does it drop off from Zul'Marosh? That might be the case. Okay, so Zul'Marosh spawns here. Let's spawn camp him. Dude, nice, like, club. I always forget that if blessing a might. Alright, Zulmarosh, come outside. We won't jump you. Meanwhile, this guy's just like, I gotta watch this guy get farmed again, huh? Well, maybe next time he might actually stand a chance. It's not even marked as a group quest. Oh, he's cooked. But one day this guy will spawn, I believe. I believe. Woo, 10 copper. Huge. Dude, we're like halfway to a whole gold coin. That's insane. I wonder how many spells I have to unlock now. I made it to level 11. I wonder if I'm going to get any other button to press during combat. I hear that I don't until we get the Crusader Strike, which is all the way down here. And that requires 40 points, so that'll be a minute. It won't be till like level 50. And that's if we devote all of our points into the red tray. Here we go. Get him. Jump his ass. Beat him. Senseless. I don't really need either of these. I'll let him have it. Oh, I got the chest piece. Sick. Okay, let's beat up this troll. Yoinked. Like a viper in the night. It's mine. I like how no one wants us to kill the Shadow Priests. Just like those guys, you can keep them around. They're fine. They're harmless. They cast like Shadow Wood Paint does like 4 damage. No one cares. There's axe throwers over back in Torwatha. There's still a quest over here. Amani invasion plans. Oh, it comes from this. But you don't understand the language in these battle plans. You clearly make out a map marking the positions of the Farsighted Retreat in Fairbreeze Village. You best let Lieutenant Dawnrunner at the Farsighted Retreat know about this. Alright, let's head back across the river and try to get our 2 axe thrower kills. We also need Otembe's hammer. Where is Otembe? He's over here. I want my new sword. I want it badly. No, I do not want to fight the Shadow Priest. Get that peasant away from me. I Haktua on you. Don't you mean Thief in the Night? No. Viper, I'm Randy Orton. They can never expect the RKO. Because when they least expect it, that's when I strike. Shout out to the giant, like, Olmec statue there. Dude, no wonder they are... Ooh. Hello, Hydro. Welcome to the stream. DS Zelda games at peak. Don't disrespect. Look, I'll say this. Link Between Worlds, goated game. That game is so good. Also, I love the 3DS versions of Ocarina and Majora. Okay, we killed that guy. I need Otembe. Get into this quest then. You bring me Zulmarosh's head.
Tbc.
Yeah, man. Zulmarosh had this coming. He burned down Venjashi's village. I killed many Amani before they put me in this cage. I hide something in the sand. My gift for you now. The poison. It's spread now, man. Time to rest. In the arms of an angel. In the arms of a lower. That's 3DS, not DS. Same fucking thing, right? Like, let's be fair here. Oh, god damn it. Oh, the other group got it, dude. I gotta wait more now. I need Otembe to spawn. I want my fucking sword, dude. Alright, so I know he spawns here at least. Let's get that up. Stereotypical Jamaican. WoW races are like loosely based on real life cultures, loosely. So it's like the various trolls, it depends on the type of troll, but like they're based upon like sometimes Aztec, sometimes Mayan, but they have like Caribbean accents. Dwarves are just dwarves. Worgen are like posh British people. They're the werewolves. Tauren are Native Americans. But like the Great Plains ones. And then orcs are just orcs. God, I love troll dialogue, though. It's so good. Still, one of my favorite pieces of dialogue in the entire game is just when you talk to a random troll and you walk away and they go, "Stay away from the voodoo." It's like, okay, I will. And she's awesome. I never played Spirit Tracks. Didn't play Phantom Hourglass either. If they would ever port Wind Waker to Switch. Oh, that would be nice. Just do like a whole bundle. I still want them to do that second screen for the Switch. It would give so many companies license just to port like DS and 3DS games so they no longer be like abandoned. Tembe, I need you to spawn, please. For the love of Christ, I need you to spawn, my guy. Come outside, we won't jump you. Fried his ass. Dude, I didn't get the sword. I was gonna disenchant that. Oh, I can disenchant some of these, though. Oh, wait, huge. Okay. Do I sell for gold? No, we disenchant. Who's this peasant? I was going to leave you alone, but then you want to come against the Great One. The man of the hour, the man with the power, the hit maker, the record breaker. You want to stand as the man in the arena. Against the Belf with the belt. Well, prepare to hear my triumphant horn section of my own triumph. Now to disenchant. Get rid of the hoodoo wand. Okay, we're getting less of magic essence. I like it. I like it a lot. But wait. Is this better? No. Less armor. Garbage. Trash. Disenchant. Don't need it. Don't want it. Move this stuff here. Wait, can I move this here? No. Okay, we gotta go to Far Strider Retreat now. A simple walk into Far Strider Retreat. How important the bottom screen was? Yeah, it's the same thing like Wii U. I mean, to be fair, they could always just, like, make the bottom screen to a separate... It does depend on the game, right? Like, Persona Q, with the map system, it'd be hard to port that straight up without a second screen or something. You're not Dwayne Johnson? I actually am, I'll have you know. All bald guys are the same. What hive mind? Which I don't really mind. I'm kind of tired of shrines. It's like, if the shrines are good, that's one thing, right? But it's like, they were always going to make another game in the style of Tears and Breath. They sold insanely well. It's like, as a company, like, if I was on the board of directors, right? And they had, like, games like Breath and Tears that did as well as Breath and Tears did, and they went, okay, we're not going to do that again. We're going to do something else. I would fire everyone on the spot. It's like, of course you would make another game in that style. I just hope, like, the shrine stuff is better. The right side of the screen?
Our enemies will fall.
What do you want to show me?
Shorel
The trolls have been keeping us pinned here while planning an attack on Fairbreeze Village. We were not expecting this at all.
Keep your wits about you.
Go to Fairbreeze Village and notify Ranger Degolian of the Amani plans. Even with Zulmarosh dead, Fairbreeze must prepare for a troll attack. Tell Degolian I will send reinforcements as soon as possible.
Death to all who oppose us.
True! Good work, Cosmos. With more people like you, we'll soon restore our lands to their former glory.
Shorel Oran.
Alright, now the real important one. You.
What business have you? We will have
You brought me the
justice.
10-base hammer, Cosmos.
Be ready for
There's truth to the
anything.
rumors, Cosmos. This hammer is light and strong at once. I shall manage to complete several of my unfinished projects, and of course, I'll let you have first pick. Nice staff, but give me that sword. Give me Far Strider sword.
Keep your wits
Bring it
about
to
you.
me. 15 to 23 damage, 5.8 damage per second. That is a huge upgrade. We just went from 8 to 13, 3.6 damage per second. All the way to 5.8. There are orcs at the Pats game. I repeat, there are orcs at the Pats game. Wait, what? What do you mean there's orcs at the Pats game? We already won, though. Yeah, which is what the Patriots do. You know what I mean? God, I love the people on Twitter that think like next game from Monolith isn't going to be Xenoblade, and every time Monolith advertises a new position, they only use Xenoblade shit. That's really funny to me. Hold on. Patriots, orcs. Oh yeah, because of S-Fan. Bro! They had World of Warcraft shit at the Pats game. Fuck Umamusa, man. We're gonna, like, obliterate the Broncos next week. We got World of Warcraft for the Patriots. Huge. God, we're so the best. I wouldn't want to imagine not being a Patriots fan. That has to suck. Was Tia's an actual success? Yes. Oh, holy shit, yes. Hello, Kingslayer Koshi. In this direction for a bit. I just hope they do both. Which is kind of what they've been doing. Smaller entries as well that are still new. But also, you do the big open world breadth and Tia style games. Just do both, in my opinion. Bonix is out with a broken ankle. Yeah, that sucks. I heard about that. I'm never going to celebrate injuries. However, I am going to say if the Patriots don't win next week, I'm gonna have questions. I will be surprised if the Broncos score a point, though. Holy shit, our defense is insane. And I don't care about football. I didn't care about it for the longest time, but being like a Patriots fan, even to some degree, at some point they're gonna pull you in. I can't believe next week is going to be the battle between World of Warcraft and Uma Musume. That's crazy to me. Personally, I still also want, like, the regular 3D Zeldas of old. We're not going to get them, probably, but I still want them. It took fantasy football to get me interested. I never actually have tried fantasy. It's so lame, dude. Hey, at least you had Tom Brady for a couple of years. At least you can say your favorite team had Tom Brady on it. Because it used to only be Patriots fans that could say that. But now, at least I can also say I'm the only team to have Tom Brady, but also Drake May. Ooh, dude, this belt is crazy. 23 armor? Yes.
Farewell.
Damn, what an upgrade. That is rough. World of Warcraft versus anime horse girls. But specifically orcs, right? It's like they went orc for it too. So it's like, for the Horde, I gotta go for it. Let's head down here to Sunsail Anchorage. Let's head down here. The Scorched Grove. I've been down here a couple of times in my tenure with this game. Never actually done the quest here, I think. I think I've done it once, actually. The Bucks need to get a defense. Nah, they're good. Run it back, Trust. Over the horse girls placing well. Yeah, it's really funny to me, like, what has happened with, like, the team is called the Denver Broncos. A Bronco is a type of horse. So, Uma Musume being an anime horse girl game, they saw that there was a team that had horses as the mascot, not called Indianapolis. And they just, like, decided to pick them as their team. So whenever the Denver Broncos beat a team, because they turned out to be really good this year, someone on TikTok just makes an edit of Uma Musume girls and, like, highlight clips from the game. It's the funniest shit ever. However, my team hasn't played them all year. And now, for the chance to go to the Super Bowl, we play them next week. But their star player is out injured. So, like, theoretically, we should dog walk them. However, the Patriots like to play like stupid sometimes for no apparent reason. So who knows? But WoW Orcs all other fantasy races? Yeah, WoW Orcs are far and away the best, and I need them to lock in. Do they recognize you? I don't know if they recognize you if you've done them in TBC. Because I did it on a pre-made character in the beta. But I'm fairly confident they are partying.
Anaria Shola. The reckoning is at
My brother
hand.
sent you. I do have a task I could use assistance with. I think.
Death
I don't actually
to
recall.
all who oppose us.
These are difficult times for us, Cosmos. It was a very hard decision to burn the woods bordering the Ghostlands to prevent the Scourge's expansion. The Treants, who have been our friends for years, are now trying to foster the regrowth of the forest along the Scorched Grove. The painful thing I've asked of you, but we failed to convince our former allies to cease their endeavors. I need you to stop them by the only means that remains to us. Force.
Keep your wits about
Dude,
you.
what a cool idea. The trees are trying to bring life back to the Scorched world, but if they succeed, death will come. So we have to kill them. Yeah. Or stupid. No, they act like they've never seen a football before in their life. And like they tried to lose today, but our defense was insane. It's like you had guys where the ball was like right here and they're like, oh, do I catch this? Oh, I didn't catch it. And then Drake May, my quarterback, was just like, here, you can have the ball now. There's a good diversity and aesthetics in this zone, huh? Never really paid attention to that before. There's such a high chance we just obliterate Denver next week. So I'll know who won next week by either seeing orc videos on YouTube or Umamusume videos. It wouldn't be orc videos on YouTube because I guess like there's a recent thing with the orc thing that I would have heard about it before this point. But, a new quarterback, people have developed a, let's say, a passionate love for that guy. Drake May. If you see wow, okay, that picture is way too big. If you see this guy everywhere, you'll know the Patriots won. Now I can activate my hidden trap card. Drake made a moment's notice. 11 plus hours left in Remix. I'm pretty sure I've tapped out on Remix. I don't think there's anything else I need. I got my Troll Death Knight leveled up, I got a Troll Rogue leveled up, and I got my Volpera from the stream leveled up as well. Hello, Ultima. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the motorcycle's really cool, ain't it? One day you'll get your imaginary hair back. Don't give up, Molly. I don't need it back, because being bald is better. I like how there's just a random orc here. Old white box pendant. I'm gonna blast this dude the nanosecond he shows up. Wait, why is it if I can like scroll out way farther than I can in retail? Come on. Spawn, baby, spawn, baby, spawn, baby. Spawn, baby. Oh, baby, spawn. Oh, baby, spawn for me. Spawn for me. No, not you. This guy got a spawn at all? Woohoo. Old White Bark, where are you? That's actually what I call my... You know what? I'm not gonna make that joke. Yeah, that's my issue as well. Like, if I go warrior, do I go regular orc warrior or mega orc warrior? I can't tell. Got it! He's a gaming god! Beautiful. Got the pendant. Oh, I got the vest as well. Beautiful. I can disenchant it now. Bro, the fucking first message I saw in like regular WoW chat. Did you all see? Fucking first message I see when I go to check who won the role was deport them to Greenland. Fucking never doubt WoW chat for just the randomest shit sometimes. Alright, we need my might boost. There we go. We need to kill these trees. Better make the Lorax quake and quiver. Ooh, beaten battle axe. That's garbage. I'm an elf, I can't use an axe. Okay. Luckily, these trees, they're not all that. Yeah? These trees, they're manageable. Get over here. Wipe them out. Did my judgment just miss? Yeah, I think I prefer the Heritage set on the Maghaw, which is why I might go Maghaw for my warrior. But at the same time, if I go Shaman, do I go Orc Shaman or do I go Troll Shaman? Because I don't know, because I love WoW Orcs, but I love Troll animations. And I feel as if my indecisiveness has just been almost endorsed and bolstered by the fact that I now have like 40 plus Horde characters. Because since the last WoW stream, I got 3 new max level characters. Well, no, 2 new ones. I have the Volpera Rogue, I have a Troll Rogue, and I also have a Troll Death Knight now. If I wanted to, I could still level up a couple. There's still time in Legion Remix, but I still have to do an Evoker. Because I have an Evoker on the Alliance, but not the Horde. I feel like being a barbarian. Yeah, I like getting that feeling as well, going into Midnight, which is the Blood Oath expansion. The movies pull off. Yeah, that's one of the things like Lord of the Rings did so well. Just making the world feel so big and grandiose. Away from the bridge. Oh god, that reminds me earlier. I tried doing Mana Forge Omega, which is the latest raid in WoW. And like we took, I kid you not, like 30 minutes just to kill one boss. Not because we were wiping or anything, but just because everyone was like AFKing for some reason. Like we couldn't get like another person, so we just like kept standing around for no reason. What is this P3? It's actually the class that turns into a dragon. But I did do a couple of Mythic Plus earlier today. I hadn't had much success with actually pugging Mythic Plus at all in the War Within. But I did manage to get a +2 and a +3 down. So I felt pretty decent about that. I've never really been big in the Mythic Plus before. It was fun. I did, not Priory, that other Hollowfall one. Actually, was it Priory? It might have been Priory. The +2 Priory, and then I did a +3 Tazavesh Gambit. Worth it though? Nice. Let's go to the Rune Warden. It's actually 10,000. Yeah, it's like giant battles like that can be so hard for like one game, but also like movies to pull off because the scale involved. Lord of the Rings did it so well. Helm's Deep was so good, but also just all of Return of the King. I'm glad to bring back the runes. The runestones are so cool. These runestones protect the lands in Eversong from becoming tainted by the Scourge. The Western runestone failed long ago, forcing us to burn the ground around it. As long as I live, I won't allow the remaining runestones to fail us. That is my oath. You must have been sent by someone at Fairbreed's village. I knew it would just be a matter of time until help arrived. I always liked the little, like, points of similarity between the Night Elves and the Blood Elves, because they are, like, evolutionarily linked. But their cultures have diverged so much, but I like the fact there's a few things that are still reminiscent to each other. Like the Treants, for example. Matter of time before help arrived, ancient runestones once powered a protective barrier across the Eversong border. Many were destroyed during Arthas' attack, others were stolen. Of the 3 that remain, only this one has retained its powers. The runestone to the east might be salvageable, though. Take this crystal and instill its energies on the eastern runestone. The process should take but a minute. Beware, though. Nearby Scourge will be drawn to it and will seek to destroy it. Do not let them.
We will have justice.
I should go turn these quests in first. With the beacons being lit? Yeah. Back in, like, I think it was high school or middle school, my art teacher was trying to showcase the importance of art, and the reference she was using was music. Where it's like, you can have a scene, play it on mute, and then play it with the music, and it's completely different feel and tone. And she did the scene with the beacons being lit. Like, she played it muted one time, and then she put the music on for it. And it's such a different experience. It really shows how important, like, being able to bring all the different elements together really is. Yeah, I'm never the best when it comes actually to reading the books. I have Lord of the Rings as a book. I need to get through it one of these days. But then I'm just like, what if I just read ReZero? By the way, that new trailer for ReZero was so peak. Oh my god. I can't wait for April. I think Fellowship is my favorite movie. Because I love the beginning of the journey and all. Night Elf ancestors to trolls is like, dude, that's like saying your parents suck because they have parents and grandparents. Yeah, no kidding. I don't remember that question. I just remember the Night Elves being like assholes for like no reason. It kind of fit, but it also felt like an excuse just to have the Nightborn and the Horde. Which I don't necessarily mind, but... Our lands must be protected no matter what the cost, we shall prevail.
All who oppose us.
You have something to show me. This pendant. I gave to old Whitebark after his people helped us to rebuild our village. I guess this means he's... I appreciate you bringing this to me, Cosmos. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
Be ready for
This pendant brings back memories of a different time, a better time. Unfortunately, memories are the last thing I need right now. I want you to bury this by the runestone of the Scorched Grove. It was there that I first met the Treant Elder. Put my old friend's memory to rest.
The reckoning is at hand.
Damn. I love how somber and, like, melancholic a lot of, like, old WoW quests can be. This is one of the things I'm also, like, learning when it comes to, like, anime. It's like, when you watch the anime, and if you read the manga before or after, you realize, wow, the manga normally is better. But then there's, like, another step to this, where it's like, if something's based on a light novel or a web novel, and you go back to read that, you're like, wow, okay, that's even way better. They just end up cutting so much detail. Before Warcraft 3, yep. White box spirit. Haven't you done enough harm? Must you also disturb my slumber? Why would you bury me next to this burnt out thing? Get me out of here. What good does this violence serve? What is done is done. I have failed my people. You've returned, Cosmos. Haven't you done enough? I no longer belong to this world and must admit defeat. The land has forever changed and nothing will ever be the same. Leave the pendant here with me, Cosmos. Maybe one day, long after the elves are gone, a new tree will grow on this very spot, amongst the burnt forest and the husks of dead treants. I wonder if there's a tree in this spot now in Midnight. That'll be something to be on the lookout for. So, southwest of Fairbreeze Village. You know what? Fuck it. I want to check that. Hold on. I want to check that. If I go to that spot on the Midnight Beta, will there be a tree for Whitebach? That's my question. OBS wanted to shit the bed there for a second, I believe. I don't really know why. Okay, there we go. Let's get to my Paladin. Okay, we're in Harrendar. We're gonna get to Eversong. We do have to be careful with the placement, though, because they combined Eversong with the Ghostlands. Why is this, like, quiet? Okay, let's go. I want to see something. Trying to film the nostalgia. Yeah, I think it's also one of the pain points in the dialogue. They use too many lines from, like, old WoW way too often. Because they're like, oh, we want to do a throwback here. But it feels like too reliant. They did it a lot in, like, Dragonflight. Okay. I still like New Silvermoon. It looks really cool. There's a part of me that thinks it feels a little bit too open here, though. I get why they did it for dragon riding, but still. Yeah, so this is the revamped zone that we were just in, by the way. Alright, Fairbreeze Village is here. So it should be right across these mountains. Down here. Oh my god, did it get overtaken by Lightbloom? Okay, no. Wouldn't this be the runestone that we had buried White Box Amulet under? Like, it would be, like, right here, wouldn't it? So life did come back. Yeah, I think this was the runestone. I wonder if this tree is supposed to represent it. Oh, we are dropping frames. Hold on. Okay. Stream lagging. Yeah, OBS overloaded. It's fine. You should be fine now. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure... Wow. Okay. Hey, OBS. Let's relax now, okay? Are we good now? Yeah, so I think this is the tree from Whitebach. It's like that one or that one, probably. That's a really cool touch. So it's like all the way back in TBC, we buried Whitebox Amulet around here, and now in Midnight, life has come back here. Possibly a little bit too much, because the Lightbloom's also right here, but still. That's a really cool touch. Okay, now let's get out of the midnight beta and save the frames. Back to TBC. Get me into Dream Scythe. You get me in there. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Nice. So now our seals and spells cost way less mana. The Scorched Grove. Yeah, this is the exact same spot. Oh, actually, no. Runestone Falafas. That's more directly south. Falafas was the one we were at. This one's more to the southwest. Oh, I think I got the location wrong. Well, hold on. Let's find out. I know no one probably cares, but I want to see the attention to detail here. My theory is that they have it overtaken by Light Bloom. That's what I think they're doing. Maybe the Light Bloom got it then? That's what I'm thinking. Because the stone we were at was to the east more. That's the one that's still fine, even back in TBC. No, I can't eat this stuff up. How the fuck did I die? I think the answer is going to be that I was overtaken by the Light Bloom, by the way. I think that's going to be the answer. That's going to be a cool little detail. And you kind of hope the Light Bloom ends up being more than just like glorified bamboo. Fly up, motherfucker. There we go. So... Oh, you bitch. I think that's the tree.
I need to target something.
OBS, relax. It's only WoW. It shouldn't be that hard.
I need a target.
Okay, let's go around. Now, I think that's the tree. Because it somewhat lines up with the positioning from TBC. And it's a big old tree. That's so cool. Can we even see a runestone here? OBS, I need you to stop shitting the bed. Oh my god. Wow, I need you to stop doing things that like demount me, please. Hello, Eternal Knight. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Ah, there's the runestone. Okay, we found the actual runestone. Oh my god, I'm being swarmed. Congrats, the turtle. Nice.
I don't have a target.
Retail still has demounting. I think you probably solve it with like mount equipment, but I don't use that shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the runestone. and has been like completely overtaken with the light bloom. And then right next to it is a giant white bark tree. Actually, a few of them. That is a really cool detail to me. Is the stream, like, really lagging, by the way? Or is it just OBS shit in the bed? Alright, that's still really cool. Let's get back to TBC now. Maybe an accident, maybe not. I want to imagine it's attention to detail. Not right now, no lag. Okay, it might just be like... It might just be the way OBS was displaying it, because it looked like it was like 2 frames a second for me. Actually, they were 1 FPS. Yeah, I like to imagine that's like attention to detail, because this is like the same spot. It's a little further to the west, but I think they probably just like messed that up. I don't know. I think the rune looks a little bit different. That just got carved up. And added in Easter eggs, probably. This entire location is definitely overtaken with light bloom, though, in midnight. That's a really cool detail. Oh! Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a giant tree in midnight. Same with that, like all these trees came back or something. That is such a cool detail. Okay, we need to go to... Where did we go? Brother. We need to go to Silver Moon City for a bottle of Sun Touch Special Reserve. Fairbreeze Village and Foster Retreat. Okay, Fairbreeze Village. And then Silver Moon. Okay. Actually, I'm not opposed to going right back here. Summoned from Night Lord Blood Valor. Let's go there. That sounds like a class quest. Let's hit a Hearthstone. Got to put Might back up.
What do you seek?
Hey there, Delilah. I need some fucking shit from you.
Time is of
I guess
the
not.
essence.
Oh, nothing here. Okay, I need to go talk to my trainer. I probably have some new abilities to get, though I don't know if any of them is actually going to up my DPS. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Anu Belore Delana.
Oh, wow, we get a lot. Okay. Blessing of Might, rank 2. So go from 20 attack power to 35. That's huge. Seal of the Crusader gets a buff. Devotion Aura gets a buff as well. Blessing of Protection. Oh, we get Bop now. Seal of Righteousness gets a buff as well. And we also get Lay on Hands.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, Lay on Hands. Let's put there. We get Bop. Put that on Control Z. And then... we don't really need rank 1 Blessing of Might. Upgrade that. Seal of Righteousness. Upgrade that. Okay, nice.
What
now,
business have you?
Cosmos, you have excelled in your early training and distinguished yourself among those who would become Blood Knights. Take care, Star. Thanks for tuning in. You are ready to undertake the next phase of your training, and to that end, Knight Lord Bloodvalor himself has asked to speak with you. I have no doubt that Knight Lord Bloodvalor wishes to set a trial for you to test your abilities in training. You'll find him in the Blood Knight headquarters in Silvermoon City's Far Strider Square. I wish you well, Cosmos.
Death to all who oppose us.
Off we go! Oh, okay, so we definitely need to go there. Let's head to Silvermoon now. Is that a better weapon, though? No. I should sell this stuff, though. Okay, good.
We will have justice.
Don't think I can make rune rods yet. I can make one, but that's not much. Alright, let's head to Silvermoon. I wonder if they added a flight path here in, like, Kata. I remember there being a flight path here. But I guess not. Freaking Kodo. Dude, a level 60? Huge. He's got shoulder pads and everything. Mariah Carey. Oh, they rebuilt this gate at midnight. That's so cool. I love the little attention to detail they have. Runestone energized. Oh yeah, we still have to do that in the eastern one, which is over there. So after we leave Silvermoon, we'll fly down to Fairbreeze, pick up the quest item from there. I thought the quartermaster was here. I guess not.
Our enemies will fall.
You don't know any flight locations are connected to this one. Well, that's cringe. All right, let's get into Silvermoon itself. Jerome. God, the statue of Kael'thas is so cool. And up we go, and up we go. There is something to the grandeur and majesty, though, of old Silvermoon. There's like an element to this that I think is lost because of flying with the new Silvermoon. The Tauren Chieftains. Oh my god, the band's up there. I never knew. That's so cool. Yeah, they made a little, like, parody band. Elite Tauren Chieftains. They're just up there. That's cool as hell. Okay, we need the item over there. So let's head up to Murder Row. Want to make mac and cheese? Yes, but then I realized mac and cheese is like no nutritional value, and then I eat mac and cheese and I get hungry immediately. Then I don't eat mac and cheese again for like another 6 months. Go around town here. Should be like in the first building in front of us here in Murder Row. Molly and WoW, probably. Well, I joined in Kata, so we actually did have flying. Yeah, I'm not that old.
Our enemies will fall.
However, you had to work for it.
Salama Ashalanore.
Vine Master Sun Touched. Bring me about a Sun Touched Special Reserve.
Your gold is welcome here.
Sun Touched Special Reserve. Got it.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay, now we need to get to a Night Lord Blood Valor. The first trial. Let's go up. God, he has a mount. Now, like, this reveal, though, man. Like, this is so pretty. Like, that sense of scale, man. You don't get it with flying, really. It's a piece of the art that is forever lost. God, that sense of scale is just unmatched. All right, now we go this way. We got to go down here. A warlock? Damn. Breath of the Wild could never. I like how, like, fanciful everything else is, and the fucking training dummies are just like these, like, blocks of wood. Hell yeah. Oh, Night Lord Blood Valor. Dude, this guy looks like a pro.
Victory lies ahead.
Welcome to the headmasters of the Blood Knights, the defenders of Quel'Tha Lost, the faithful servants of Silvermoon, and the true masters of the light.
Salama Ashalanore.
Welcome, young initiate, that you have answered my summons so promptly bodes well for you. Let us dispense with pleasantries then, as they are best left to courtiers and the ilk. Your rapid progress has caught my attention, Cosmos. We will see if you have taken your lessons to heart.
Farewell.
You have learned much of combat and bloodshed, initiate, but there's much more to our order. Mastery of the light requires a focused mind and tremendous willpower. Without these, you are little better than a street thug. There's an island in the northeastern reaches of the Ghostlands called the Isle of Tribulations that we use to hone these skills. You will find a brazier within a shallow cave there. Kneel before the brazier, light it, and focus on what you see before your eyes.
The reckoning is at hand.
The reckoning is at hand. Oh yeah, and that's the Naru that was sucking off to get the light. Yeah, okay. Horde Warbringer.
State your business.
Yeah, because paladins for blood elves
Farewell.
didn't get the light traditionally. They enslaved this Naru and just like siphoned off its light, and we use that. Hell yeah. Your tune is not bald. They didn't add a bald hairstyle for blood elves until later on. So yeah, I got screwed there.
Our enemies will fall. We will have justice.
Dude, PvP over there though. I should probably move my Hearthstone position to over here. I should probably do that. Let's head to the bazaar. Off we go. Yeah. Wasn't born bald. I was not born bald. I became bald because I became better. I grew, I matured, I became better. I embraced who I truly was. Bald. As you all should as well. That's a weird way so you got upgraded, no longer bald. I'm more like downgraded. We had to go from not being bald, and then we had to upgrade to being bald. It was a DPS buff, actually. No pick, so it didn't happen. The music is so good. Yeah, I love Silvermoon and like the Blood Elf music. God, I don't want to be that hipster that just says old Silvermoon is better. Because like I think they did a really good job with new Silvermoon on retail for Midnight. Like they did a really good job with it. It's just, there's something about this sense of scale with just walking around here that is impossible to beat, in my opinion. You just can't. Without making it like outrageously large or something. It's so good. It's like my same thing with like old Orgrimmar versus new one, besides just the aesthetics. It's just like being forced to walk or ride around on a slow ass mount. It just adds a sense of scale to everything. It adds mystery and wonder to the world that is lost when you make everything so easy to navigate. Because it makes the world feel inherently smaller. Like realistically, who gives a shit about Dornigal, right?
State your business.
You just fly to wherever you
The
need.
reckoning is at hand.
It's like, yeah, navigating the giant pyramid for Zuldazar was a bit annoying, sure, but it gave that area personality. Sometimes it's in that inconvenience that makes a world so compelling. Okay, we set my Hearthstone for Silvermoon. Good. Now, is there another flight path anywhere? I don't think so. At least not in Eversong. There's probably one in the Ghostlands. Yeah, there's one in Tranquillion. I could have picked this quest up, but... Fuck it, hold on. Let's go pick that quest up. Could be pretty awesome. I mean, I'm fully convinced they're going to do a classic plus. It's like, yeah, maybe they would have gone after things like Turtle Wow and the other things after all, because they got very loud, like, sure. It really does feel as if they're going to announce Classic Plus at BlizzCon. Because, like, yeah, they could just keep doing anniversary service and, like, keep rolling them over for all the previous expansions. And they could do that, absolutely. But I think they know just how many people love Classic. And how many people just love playing both versions of WoW, because it makes the WoW sub very, like, tantalizing in that regard. Because you get, like, multiple versions of this game. It feels like they're going to do a Classic Plus at some point. It feels inevitable. You wish to donate cloth to Silvermoon, you're merely after Hawkstrider, aren't you? Very well. Very well. Do the city this service, and I will see to it that you, your reputations... Ow! Hold 60?! Brother, who's crying up a storm over here? I forgot we enslaved the leper gnomes! I forgot about this tidbit. Yeah, we hung this dude in a cage. And we put food right above him, but right out of reach. I forgot we did that. Huh. That'll be the big thing at BlizzCon for WoW. Yeah. Well, they're also going to probably almost certainly announce The Last Titan. But yeah, I think they'll also do a Classic Plus. BlizzCon's probably gonna be huge. Yeah, so at like in the cellar of the tailoring store in Old Silvermoon, they just have a bunch of leopard gnomes that are basically enslaved. One's hung up in a cage. I never saw this myself. I was never actually in this building. I was wondering what the crying was. I'm like, let's just go investigate. Yeah. You have this like succubus like whipping this dude. I need to know, hold on. We have to go back to Midnight. I have to know, is this still a thing? I hope to God it is, but knowing Mod and Blizzard, no shot. How very Sith of you. Look, the Sith are way cooler. I'm just saying. Is it because they have red in their aesthetic? Yes. But besides that, Force Lightning is way cooler than throwing a rock. What? Look. It's efficient. We need that cloth sprung. Or whatever the wood is. We need it weaved. Or woven. We're checking. I'm gonna find out whether or not these gnomes are enslaved. Give me 1 second here. Alright, that should be good. Alright, is the stream lagging now? It shouldn't be, but OBS looks like it's slugging. What about an electrified rock? Whipping what? Yeah, we're whipping lepinomes. Sith Warriors way cool in Jedi Knight. Thank you. Alright, we gotta find the tailoring store in New Silvermoon. Like, you see what I mean? Like, Silvermoon is absolutely gorgeous in the new one. Like, it's really cool, and I'm glad they tried to get, like, that sense of scale regardless. It's like, okay, let's have really big buildings still, right? And, like, visuals like this, really dang cool. Don't get me wrong, it's just, when you can fly everywhere, it's really hard to maintain that sense of scale. It's good on my end? Okay, sick, thank you. What about an electrified rock? Be better, but still. Okay, where's the tailoring store? Don't tell me they removed it. Where's the tailoring store? This is Murder Row. Is it over here? Wait, no. I'm stupid. I got the location wrong. It was in the bazaar the last time. Which would be... Oh, no. Did they bulldoze it over? Animal smuggler. Do not worry if your desired breed requires special licensing for purchase. We are more than happy to have that small inconvenience sorted for you for a price, naturally.
Treat my wares with care.
Also, instead of enslaving leopard gnomes, now we're smuggling exotic animals. I mean, it's still a downgrade, but like, it's almost a lateral move. Wait, what about here? The illicit rain. Shady art decor. Shady art dealer.
I am forsaken.
Oh, this is where the black market is. Where's the gnome smuggler, though? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. Where's the tailor place? That's the real question. I need a god. Now, under the ownership of the Bank of Silvermoon. Oh, this one dude's getting mugged. Yeah, stab that guy. Okay. Oh, wow, it's like Aquan and V0. Maybe they move the tailoring store over here. Where the hell is it? Oh? Pushy Paladin? Frazzled assistant. Okay. Maybe this isn't
I
it.
need to get
There's no basement here. I mean, it's modern Blizzard. No shot they kept the enslaved leopard gnome bit. Like, I know it's a pipe dream, but like, what if? Herbalism trainer. Chief herbalist. Where the Where the hell's the tailoring place? Inscription, okay. We need like one god. Engineering. Okay. I like all the NPCs here. Where the fuck are the guardsmen? There you are.
May the eternal sun
Aye.
guide you.
Profession trainer. It was tailoring.
Send
Mark
you
down
on
your
your
map.
way.
Okay, where is it? It's up here. Wasn't I just there? Oh, they're outside now? Don't tell me they removed the leopard gnome. Hold on. WoW, Midnight, Silver Moon, leopard gnomes. Wait. Okay, according to Google AI. Renewed focus to leopard gnomes in Silvermoon, highlighting their exploitation as laborers in Keelan's trustworthy tailoring under the sanctum for blood elves. Wait, the leopard gnome laborers are found beneath Keelan's trustworthy tailoring in the Bazaar of Silvermoon City, operating under the Warlock Guild, the Sanctum. Bro, fucking AI strikes again being wrong. It can be found under Keelan's trustworthy tailoring in the Silver Moon Bazaar. Where are they? Are they still here or no? Keelan's trustworthy. Their mama kinda homeless. Hold on. WoW, Silver Moon, Midnight, Keelan. Where are they? I'm gonna find this. I'm going to find this. Lord help me. Did they remove it? It might not be a case that they removed it. They might be covering it up. Hold on. If they removed it, we're going to war? Absolutely. Fuck those gnomes. Bro, these sheets aren't gonna weave themselves. What are we doing? I need some new threads. I need some transmog. Where my leopard gnomes at? They might no longer be here, chat. They changed laws. Slavery is changed most likely. I guess good. Alright, like, I guess good. That was always such a fun fact in WoW. I mean, I guess it's gonna still be there in old Silvermoon. Can you still go there?
Catalog every newcomer. I want to know secrets among these latest arrivals.
Damn. They might got rid of him. Well, I think I'll call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content. We got a little bit wacky there at the end. I figured that Blizzard would have removed that. But leopard gnomes and chains carry the platform instead of catfish people. That would be hilarious. I figured Blizzard were going to probably remove that. However, they might be going for a different play where it's just like out of sight, out of mind. That would also be kind of funny. This is the same Blizzard that changed McCree's name? Yeah, well. At least we still had that white bok tree area. At least we still have that over here. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back probably for WoW, probably on Wednesday for the pre-patch. Because let's be fair here, does anyone actually expect that to work on Tuesday? Right? Like, I don't expect it to work. However, thank you all for tuning in. I think tomorrow will be either Trails or Xeno, and then the other day will be the other one. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Space Butler, Eternal Knight, Fubuki, Star, Ultima, Aster, Hydro, John. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again. Good night, Eternal. Good night, Space Butler. Good night, everybody. Good night, Fubuki and Ultima. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.